Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the design office, Katie was distracted while meeting with Carter. Carter said she could tell him what was on her mind, and she replied that it had to do with Bill, who had a son. Latterly, Katie had told Carter part of the story about how Will had gotten a new family. Carter was surprised that a woman had come out of the woodwork and given Bill a maternity test. Katie developed that Bill's son was someone Carter saw daily, Luna, and the woman had been Poppy. Small world, right? Katie asked. Katie noted the irony that Liam and Wyatt had entered Bill's life around the same age. Will was the only child Bill had known since birth. They bandied how Will would take it. Katie guessed Will would be fine with it. Carter asked what Katie allowed. Of Poppy. Katie did not know the woman and said Bill could do what he wanted because they had not been together in a long time. You were my last relationship, she remarked. Carter pressed, asking how Katie felt about Bill having a child with Poppy. Katie muttered that she was still trying to figure out how she was supposed to feel. It did not affect her life, but she did not know how to feel about Will having another stock. And Bill having another baby ma, Carter added. At Bill's house, Luna beamed that she could not have picked a better pater. Poppy stated that they eventually got to be a real family. Luna and Poppy were agitated about their new life with Bill. They were used to living in bitsy settlements. Bill said they'd filled those settlements with love, and Poppy stated that they'd do the same at Bill's place. Bill guessed it was moving presto, but Luna said she was ready to dive into having a pater. Bill repeated that word and said he could get used to it. Poppy claimed that they wouldn't be spongers, but Bill said their presence was worth its weight in gold. Latterly, Bill had given Poppy and Luna a stint of the house. Luna said it was the most gorgeous manse she would ever seen. Poppy thanked Bill for drinking Luna into his life with open arms. Luna stated that she would live anywhere with them as long as they were a family. Bill decided that it was time that Luna met one of her sisters. At the Precipice house, Steffi figured she should stop venting about Hope, but Liam said Steffi had a right to vent about Hope and Sheila. Upset that Hope was promoting a relationship between Sheila and Finn, Steffi said that the last thing she demanded was Hope spending time with Finn. Steffi asked if Hope was relating with Finn to get under Steffi's skin. Liam replied that Sheila was Finn's mama, Cleric was Hope's father, and that was the extent of it. Steffi wished Hope would back off and stop putting Finn in parlous situations. Liam entered a textbook communication from Bill, who'd summoned Liam to the manse. Liam advised Steffi not to get too worked up about Hope, who was not doing anything designedly. Steffi replied that she wanted Hope to stop telling Finn to do the one thing Steffi told him not to do, have a relationship with Sheila. Hope spending time with Finn was getting on Steffi's jitters. Back at Bill's house, Bill blazoned that Liam was on the way there. Luna wondered if Liam would be okay with having another stock, and Bill said they'd make Liam okay with it. Luna could not stay to meet all of her sisters, and Poppy blazoned that Luna was not an only child presently. Bill promised that everything would be great. Liam arrived. He surveyed the scene. Noticing the women, he remarked that he would been summoned. Bill introduced Liam to Poppy, and Liam was glad to eventually meet her. Meeting Luna, Liam said he would heard numerous good effects about her. Bill stated that it would get better because they'd just verified that Luna was Liam's half-family. In Eric's office, familiar sultry music played as Hope and Finn made out. Finn called Hope's name and she snapped out of her fantasy. He said he would lost her for a moment, and she asked what he would been saying. He repeated that she embodied the name of her line, and he respected her. Hope smiled uneasily. He asked if she was okay, and she said she had not anticipated to feel that way. She had not seen it coming, but she thanked him. Finn noted that Hope looked flushed and asked if the headache was still there. Hope said she was okay, and it was nothing. He asked her to tell him what was going on in that head of hers. In Hope's silence, Finn checked her for a fever, but she did not have one. He said they demanded to get to the bottom of whatever was going on, but Hope said it was not necessary. Finn reminded Hope that he was a croaker. And he asked her to tell him exactly how she was feeling. Hope's eyes danced around as she stammered. She stated that she was feeling commodity, but it was hard to put into words. She said she would always allowed. Liam had had one eye on Steffi, but also she would gotten with Thomas, despite effects he would done to her in the history. And also, I do not know, I got to know you, Hope added. Hope said Liam had been a good man, but not always true. Thomas had been always true, but not always a good man. Hope stated that meeting Finn had made her realize that the whole package could live. Finn replied that he was not perfect. Hope stated that he was good to Steffi and devoted to his family. Finn believed that there were men like him out there, and she would find the right Joe. He felt she merited someone who excited her and made her feel appreciated. He offered to set her up with one of his associates. Hope took his hand and thanked him for understanding and listening. The door opened, and Hope and Finn released each other's hands. What did I just walk in on? Steffi asked, demanding, answer me, Hope. Answer me. At Eric's house, Eric was having iced tea with the Logan sisters. He'd heard that Ridge had asked Brooke to return to Forrester. Eric remarked that the Logans and Forresters made a redoubtable platoon, but Brooke said she did not want to produce further pressure with Steffi. Donna noticed that Katie was detracted, and Katie revealed that she would learn that Will had a new half-family. Around the room, everyone's jaws dropped. Bill, your Bill, has a son? Brooke asked. Katie added that he would just set up out that day. Eric said it was not unchartered home for Bill. Katie revealed that the new son was Luna. As the group reeled from the news, Katie said she would gotten her information from R.J., not Bill. Brooke said it was an adaptation for Bill and for Katie, but Katie replied that it really did not involve her. Donna and Eric said Katie and Bill would have to explain it to Will. Brooke asked if the news changed Katie's passions about being with Bill, since Poppy having a son with Bill could alter the future. Latterly, Donna and Katie noted that Brooke had not talked to R.J. about it. Though Brooke had not heard about it from her son yet, she said he'd commended in her about Luna ahead. Wishing Bill had been more open with her ahead, Katie decided to leave to talk to Bill about the newest addition to his life and to Will's. In Eric's office, Hope looked befuddled as Steffi demanded to know what she would walked by on. Criminating Hope of being a bad influence on Finn, Steffi ordered Hope to stay down from Finn. Finn lowered and said Steffi did not have to worry about his fellowship with Hope. Steffi expressed concern about the ideas Hope was putting in his head about Sheila. Hope fitted that Finn was an overgrown man and did not need them telling him how to feel about Sheila.